Okay, so I'm here in Loja in an area called Hipiro Alto. Really an interesting area. The property is all up to the left. We're down here at the very bottom of the property. This road actually intersects the property. So to my right is the river, which is the border, and we'll get to that shortly. And then there's this little piece of land in between the road, which is on the property. The road dead ends about 50 meters behind the property, so there's no traffic, but technically it does bisect the land, intersect the land, I should say. So we'll check it out. It's really a beautiful, beautiful property. It's 40 hectares, lots of flat views. So we're in like a cool-ish climate for Ecuador, right? A mountain climate. We're about 6,500, 7,000 feet here above sea level. You get cool-ish nights, so nights in the 50s and 60s. Warm-ish days, but not hot. 60s and 70s essentially is your daytime weather. And you're really close to the city, but obviously, you know, very rural. So let's go check it out. Okay, a little tired. Just walked up to the first non-river section where you start to get some of the views and a little bit of the flat just at the very beginning here. You're looking at Loja there. I don't know if you can see the windmills, and then the city is in the valley below. So one of the really cool characteristics about this property is the water. There's multiple streams and springs similar to this one that are born on the property. They come out of this old growth forest I'm gonna pan up to now. So multiple springs, multiple streams that come out of those woods up above. And then of course it borders the river. The river flows against the direction that you're looking at now and comes out of that protected forest, which you're seeing sort of through that tree into the clouds there. So that water is literally, you know, the purest water on the planet, and obviously your spring water and stream water are in that category as well. So we're still here very low on the lower parts of the property. Little shack here that somebody built. Start to get the views going that way. The views behind to the other direction are very nice as well, more so into the forest. Okay, so here we've gotten to sort of the first legitimate home site area, and those two flat sections that I just showed previously are right in this area as well. They're just down to the right of the camera. You see the roof there of that shack. Start to get the views, and this continues. So we've got lots and lots of flat sections like this we're gonna go take a look at, and then it all gives way to the forest up above. Okay, so here we're just above the section I just filmed, facing against the views. But you can see here a pretty large flat area. Up here to my left, there's a huge flat sections that run through there as well. But I'll show you as I pan around and we go back to that last section I just showed. Then the shack, the roof of the shack there down below, and then there's that other little flat piece down below that as we explore this side of the property. Okay, so we made it up a little bit closer to the woods. Obviously, this is where one spring lets out. So this is a really cool moment to be up here because it really does kind of typify weather in Loja. So the property, if you see that roof there, that's just off the property. The property line is just about 40 or 50 meters at the most towards me from that roof. So everything that we're looking at that's short of that is on the property. I don't know if it's picking up this little rainbow we've got going through, but so the weather comes from this side. This is mostly east that we're looking here. So the pure air comes out of all of that forest, the weather, the water. And then as I turn here, you're gonna see in some places it's kind of sunny. We've got a little bit of a blue sky. And that's pretty typical for Loja. You'll have, the weather will roll through, then the sun will come out. Can get a pretty drastic temperature change sometimes when that happens. Right now it's just started raining. It's actually picking up as we're standing here. And very likely it'll just kind of roll through. So yeah, that's this Ecuadorian Andean sort of higher elevation mountain weather. This whole property, which you now can't see very well, is a property that I own. And the reason I bought back in this valley, other than proximity to Loja, but just some of those quality I was talking about, the water, the air, the wildlife. You get all the Amazonian wildlife here because we're actually connected by forest there to the Amazon. So we get monkeys and parrots and bears and all kinds of cool stuff. All right, I'm gonna probably get out of this rain. I did take drone footage of the rest of the property. There's huge flat sections up on the other side of this forest. Really beautiful flat sections you'll see in the video from the drone. And then over here as well, you can see actually, interestingly enough, there's like a palm tree, what looks like a palm tree there. And then over on the other side of this ridge, there's a beautiful, large, beautiful flat sections there. Here, again, runs all the way down to the river. Huge flat sections through there. And then back behind me, the side I just showed you. For me, I walk a lot of these properties. To me, this is, as far as what they call the Sierra, the mountains, to me, this really typifies, an A+ property here. Proximity, views, water, air, soil, quiet, no noise, neighbors, nothing really going on back here, but the city is right there.